Wonder if the gods are watching me. Light on my feet.
We just survived the Nautiloid crash.
Best be on my way.
And it looks like Shadow Art did too. Yeah, I'm reaching for that artifact. Oh, never mind.
What are you doing?
Nothing?
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What I'd really like to know is how is it that I look like I rolled around in a pile of dirt while you're scot-free?
She must have run off without us. Seems like I'm more reliable than your own people. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. I can't think of better company.
Alright then.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Swift as my feet can carry me. If not over, then through.
Someone was just storing a leg of meat in their barrel. Junk.
Very well. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on you, Shadow
Something the
Art,
matter?
but all the same, I guess we can talk for a second.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
Alright, I guess we did just mate.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Somebody told me that you can clean yourself off by splashing water on yourself. I wonder if that's true. Can't target self. Okay. Let me try Shadow Art. Oh, I need to give it to her first.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
No time to dally.
Okay, all I fucking
I've
did
got
was
a
damage
long road
myself.
ahead.
And now I'm wet.
Moving ahead.
Put up a fight by the looks of it. Not that it mattered in the end.
Wouldn't wish that fate on anyone. Can't slow down.
This place. Can't get in this way, most likely, so
These boots have seen everything.
let's keep moving. Collecting
Don't
a lot
waste
of
a step.
fish. That's good for camp supplies.
More of the Mind Flayer's pets. Should mind my step.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this'll be a short fight.
Well, ideally it'll be a short fight because we kill him. Yeah.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Let's change your spells a little bit. Definitely want Guiding Bolt. That thing is great.
Need to find a way forward. Have to keep going. Time to press ahead.
My faith protects me.
A lock? How tempting.
Dexterity. Yeah, she has decent dexterity.
All right, what now? Breathe deep and move.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Well, hello to you too.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Oh wait, maybe I did clean myself off a little bit, and then I probably got dirty again. Anyway, I'm good at killing shit.
There. Can you see it?
Perception failed. Oh man.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Let's try headbutting.
You wretched little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on? I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I absolutely adore his voice.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
You want to elaborate on that yet?
It hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Welcome to the party.
How much farther can I go? More survivors. We're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Something's wrong. They should be trying to get away if they had any sense.
Come on, dig! Faster! Get her out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The survivor they're trying to save. It's the geek from the ship.
Ooh, I
Your
rolled really
voice
well on
cuts
that
through
one.
the fog of confusion. You can see the creature's hold on them wavering. As its influence wanes, they clutch their heads, blinking in confusion.
Where are we? There was fire in the sky and then the voice. Oh God, the voice! What happened? It weren't our fault. We heard something calling out from the wreckage. It sounded like my daughter, but she's been dead for years. That thing got into our heads, drove us mad. We wrecked our boat just trying to get close to it. What do we do now?
I'm gonna be a bitch.
Quiet! Help!
Oh! Time to move.
Talk to me.
Survival is all that matters. Here we go again.
Nah, I really want to take this guy out. There we are. What did you have? Not much in terms of valuables, but... Mind flare, eh? Fuck you.
Gake. Death is too kind a fate.
I think we should take a rest now. I'm going to be doing a lot of camp rests because that's where you get all the dialogue with your companions.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
And a lot of the dialogue is like front-loaded in the game, so towards the end of early access, I'll be doing less of them, but at the beginning, we got a lot to talk about.
So, we're resting here. Turning in for the night. It's all a little new to me, I admit. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel. I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through, to process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch. Suit yourself. Sweet dreams.
Moving in.
What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
I see. I'd be careful with who you confide in.
I wasn't confiding, I was just listening to him complain about the dirt.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that, though. Actually, I'm just gonna do a partial rest.
At the ready.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Just a bunch of junk. Ooh, no. Supply pack.
What path lies before me?
Quite the
Alive.
entrance.
That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
You're awfully friendly. Can't say the same.
Oh, easy. Easy does it, lass. You really, really don't want to do that. Not a threat. Just an observation. Besides, we just survived a stint through hell on a nautiloid. Statistically speaking, we're anomalies on par with a convivial aboleth. Reason answered by reason. Say, are you perchance a wizard?
Do
be
I
more
look
precise,
like a fucking
An
wizard?
arch-wizard? Pity. But that'll have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite? Then you know what happens next. It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe? Then we'll have to find one. And fast. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
Definitely evocation, but let's give him some more offensive spells.
Broken. Must have been here a while. Another step forward. Another broken trap. Who made these things? One day I'll catch.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them. Holy hells! Another one.
Blades high, Nymessa.
We'll try intimidation. Oh, just made.
Demaze!
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Glad we avoided that fight.
Observe and listen.
Would have hated to kill those
Enough
guys, I
dawdling.
guess.
Get me down.
As you say.
Not that my character would have hesitated.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. You will join me. We must find a creche. Our people possess the cure for this infection.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. This means a creche is near. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior. Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
Yes, you just said
Creche
that.
must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Let's head to camp. Wait, actually, let's talk to some people first.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious. And clearly the tadpole. If we can't understand it, we'll never control it.
I don't want to control it, I want to get rid of it.
How can I help? Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
I guess. You're the most forthcoming. It seems, at least. Alright, now let's go to camp.
Be with you in a moment. Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Not the prettiest of transmutations, is it? Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and greying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
No.
My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. What is happening, or rather not happening to us, is entirely undocumented. Uncharted territory. The silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Never wanted the easy path.
Let's chat with Lae'zel.
Chatter already, Tusky. We were flayed, beaten, burned, and poisoned in our training. It is our duty to withstand suffering, and our pleasure to conquer it. Come, we must locate a creche, observe everything, assume nothing. Your ignorance concerns me. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
You paint quite the grotesque picture.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find our kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. I was trained on Kresh Kalir, among the tears of Of this place, I know nothing.
What's up for discussion?
Let's switch out shadow art for Lae'zel.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Very well.
Yes, kin. Speak. It is done.